What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to make a modern house. This is the 71st installment of Modern House. Now, yes, this is part 1 of 2. You will see what the second part is. It has not been done yet, but now you're probably realizing, well, it's a 20-minute video, so whatever the second part will be, it should be in the same video. I like to make it in 2 different parts, so because, you know, I don't know why, I'm just slowly not like. It's not that I don't like building as much. It's not that I don't like building anymore. It's just like I don't like to build for long periods of time, and then because then I don't want to like rush through the next part, and then like I want to have it all kind of split up in a few different parts. So yeah, don't really tamper with this build after you're done, unless you're seeing this after the second part, in which case you might know. You can probably figure it out. I will say that I have never done this in my house before. However, this has been done on many different buildings. Many. And also, NHL logo tutorials, which were, like, from 2018. I was gonna bring that back, but, I can't make big circles, so. Just so you know, I did try. I didn't succeed, but I tried. So, yeah, and tomorrow I will be live streaming. That is important, I guess. I don't know, it depends. But yeah, I will be live streaming tomorrow, something new, one of the most highly requested things. One of them. What I'm gonna do later is also one of the most highly requested. When I say highly requested, it's only like a few requests, because I don't have enough subscribers to get like 30 requests for a single thing, but what I'm gonna do is probably gotten at least 5 or 10 requests. Stage if there's a 19 by 24 and the materials we're needing are gray concrete, white concrete, white stained glass panes, white stained glass blocks, acacia door, pillar quartz block, tripwire hook, that's the wrong place, stone brick slabs, and I guess get out stone bricks, because I don't believe you need any other materials. Starting from the front right-hand corner of your 19 by 24 grid from 81, count backward by 2, and going backwards, you're going to want to place 15 gray concrete. Then go left with 6. And you want to place 4 rows of that on top of itself. So just like this, just gray concrete. Also, I've been getting asked multiple times about Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha 1. I haven't found the energy to look at the interior of that, because I don't have a computer that will run that game. I don't have a computer that will run. But I do want to get to it eventually. It's just, it took me a while to get the rest of the exterior. And then, yeah, but the person who did give me the exterior pictures, I might ask for the interior pictures, or we'll look at tutorials, we'll see. Or not tutorials, gameplay. But yeah, I do just want to say that I know that has been requested, or asked about, but it's just, I just kind of don't, it's not something that's, like, really prioritized for me. Anyways, with that being said, you want to come to the back left-hand corner of the gray concrete, and you want to go back diagonal left by 1, and you want to place a white concrete. Bring it back by 4. Left with 5 stone brick slabs. Forward with a stone brick. Right by 4. And then you want to come out of the back so you're facing towards the front of the building. On the middle stone brick, you want to place an acacia door. And bring it left and right with 2 white stained glass blocks per block. So there should be a 2x2 square on either side. Bring that entire thing up with a row of white stained glass blocks. Orient yourself so you're on the inside of the build, which should be looking towards the gray concrete wall. Not the long one, the shorter one, and also the little door. And then from the stone brick slab, you want to go left with the white concrete. Back with the white concrete. Left with 3 white stained glass panes. white concrete. Forward with, give me a second, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 white concrete, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 white concrete, 3 white stained glass panes, oopsies, 2 white concrete, 3 white stained glass panes, 1 white concrete. Then go right with 3 white stained glass panes and a white concrete. That entire little rectangular section that sticks out, it's like 3 side and it has 1 side open, you want to copy that row on top of itself 1 more time. But actually first, the front block, the front right hand corner, you can bring back with a white concrete. Just like that. So then copy that entire section 3 more times. So basically, everything left of this door here, the back door, wants to be copied on top of itself 3 more times. But yeah, I'm actually excited to do what I've never done for this house. Again, I want to make it as best as I can, and I can really go intricate with what I want to do. But I will assure you it will happen, because I will not procrastinate it. I didn't procrastinate IHOP on purpose, that just kind of happened to work out that way. Or the interior for IHOP. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. But yeah. The only reason I would have any troubles is because final exams, and I will have to record this tomorrow, or actually the day you're seeing this. The second part will be recorded. It will get recorded just after this is uploaded. God, I cannot speak. You then want to place 2 rows of white concrete on top of that entire section. We're just gonna do this entire, like, rectangle. It's just like that. We're gonna actually build the entire thing. We're gonna even do the roof for this section. And then you basically want to copy that stuff on top. Copy that window section on top of the flat palette that we have now. So basically from the front right going all the way around, you want to place 2 white concrete here at the right. Then 3 white stained glass panes, white concrete, 3 white stained glass panes going back, 2 white concrete, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 white concrete, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 white concrete, 3 white stained glass panes, white concrete, go right with 3 white stained glass panes, white concrete, forward 1. Then copy that row 3 more times. I'm actually gonna like this house. When I was first building it, I was like, oh god, this is gonna look bad, but it looks definitely better than this one. It was kind of like an off-brand version of that, I guess, if you will. Like a newer, improved version of an old design, which is kind of fun to do. I always like to do that with modern houses in specific. I've got to bring back the birch modern houses. I should do a poll on that on Discord. So you people should join the Discord if you want. It's really up to you. Also, thank you at the moment in time, at least. Thank you for 700 subscribers. I do just want to say that. Kind of insane, considering it took a month to go from 600 to 700. And I never really thought that, you know, like when I started, I was happy to gain frickin' 5 subscribers in a month. To be able to do that is insane, and I want to thank everybody for helping me be able to get to 700. Let's shoot for, I guess, 800 now. And you want to place a white concrete on top of that section. Also, the stream is not what you're thinking of. It's probably, you might think it's for building your suggestions. I will probably do one of those, but that won't be next. Oops, I fell. Alright, on top of that white concrete, you want to place a row of gray concrete. This house towers compared to the other house. And then you want to bring that outwards a row with gray concrete on all sides, including the right side. You do want to bring it out and you want to connect it across on the right side, just like this. You can then fill in the center of this with gray concrete. You can add sunroofs if you'd like. It's up to you. Ah, I'm okay. I kind of like how this looks from like a down angle. It isn't done yet. Here, I'll show you on this one. I don't know why. I like how it looks from the ground. It's kind of like, I don't know why. I think it's just kind of the way it just like towers over you, but you can still see the features. Why did I get a Discord DM? It just said my name. I love that. That's my favorite, and you would be surprised how many times that happens. Alright, so anyways, from the bottom right-hand corner of this white concrete section, you want to bring it right with 5 stone bricks. On top of the stone bricks, going left to right or right to left does not matter. You want to place 2 white single glass blocks, acacia door, 2 white single glass blocks. Copy that row 2 more times, except you don't want to place doors on top of the door, and you want to place a white single glass block on top of the door. Can't place doors on top of doors. On top of that last row of white single glass blocks, you want to place a row of white concrete. Bring it forward with a row of stone bricks. And then you want to place a row of gray concrete in front of that row of stone bricks that goes left by an additional block. So it should be kind of interfering with the white concrete. I know I'm not online. Okay, good to know. He said he has a question, and he put a question mark at the end of that. That was nice. And then you want to place white single glass panes on top of the gray concrete. I'm going to try and ignore that and pretend like he didn't actually DM me until I'm done the video. On top of the row of white concrete here, behind the stone bricks, you want to place a row of stone brick slabs. Don't make it blocks. Then place a row of stone brick blocks behind that. And you want to, going left to right or right to left on top of that row, does not matter. Place 2 white single glass blocks. Acacia door. 2 white single glass blocks. And then you want to copy that row 2 more times, except you just want to place glass and ignore that the door actually exists. Place a row of white concrete up diagonally from that row of white single glass blocks. And then a row of gray concrete up diagonally from that. How does that... That does look like that, okay. That looks really weird with that just straight up connecting. I always despise when it looks like that. This case, I don't think it matters as much, because it's kind of like part of the way that that looks. Like, I'm imagining it as like that. But right now I'm thinking of it as 2 different roofs, which makes it look weird. Why does that have to frickin' be annoying now of all times? Anyways. Come to the bottom, and where you have this row of stone bricks, you want to place 2 rows of stone brick slabs in front of it. Actually, almost done already. It's been 15 minutes, so it's going to be a little longer than I would have liked. But that's fine, because I do have something to do after this. And, yeah, I had my exam, or I had one final yesterday, which was well, it wasn't like a final, it was a final. They're doing weird with virtual stuff, but I have an actual, like, exam today, so wish me luck. Well, I would have already had it, but... And I have another one, I think. Well, it depends if I have school or not. I guess I'll keep you updated on that, because it might be snow day, depending on... But Thursday, I do have one. Or it's either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. But I do have an exam one of those days, so wish me luck if you want. Or don't. You can wish me frickin' get a 4% on it. That's fine. Right at the stone brick, you want to place a white concrete. The bottom right stone brick. Brick. Bring it 4 by 4. Or 3, sorry. And then you want to place 9 rows of white concrete on top of that. So it should be as tall as the white concrete to the left of it. You then want to bring this gray concrete here, where you see this row, you want to bring a 4 by 3. Right by 6. And then leave it as is. So it should be a little bit short of that, just like that. I guess we'll actually do that section real quick. So, from the front right-hand corner, you want to go backwards, and you want to place 5 white stained glass panes. And the rest of the row wants to be gray concrete, including this row going left. bring the gray concrete up with... Give me a moment to figure this out, because I'm not 100% sure on this. Bring it up with 5 rows of gray concrete. So it should be as tall as this little gray concrete there, which is correct. And again, do that for this entire section. I tried to go like 50-50 with windows. Like the left side is covered in them, the front and back are pretty much covered in them. At least where they can be. And the right side has none, just to try and even it out a little bit. Okay, so we're going to connect the two sections at the front, basically, now. So the top 2 rows of gray concrete and the row of white stained glass panes, you want to connect the front block of left until it touches white concrete. Just like that. Connect the far left row down to the ground. And the second row back on the right side, you want to bring all the bottom 3 rows left with 5 sideways pillar quartz blocks each. Just like that. So it should be indented a block. You could do a different garage design. It's up to you, but like you can see over here, I used to use quartz stairs. But it just looks too rigidy in my opinion. There's something, I don't know what it is. And then I saw someone use pillar quartz and I was like, that's a good idea. I didn't directly steal their design. Their design is, I believe, actually I think it was either vertical pillar quartz or block of iron. But I try to, like what I try to do is I try to like find a middle. I'll use other people's designs, but I won't directly copy them because that's plagiarism and that's different. But I'll use them to start a design or an idea in my brain. But I did see someone use something like this, except I believe they used buttons along the top, and I don't think they had a pillar quartz block. Or a tripwire hook, sorry. Speaking of the tripwire hook, you do want to place it in the bottom center. Like, it's... because there's only so many things you can really use. It's different, but it's similar at the same time. You could use quartz bricks, actually. But the pillar quartz is nice because it has the lines like garage doors do. Probably not as many of them on a garage door, but still. Alright, so. What you want to do now is you want to... behind this front row of gray concrete, you want to place 4 rows of stone bricks. This row of gray concrete here, you want to bring the bottom block left 2. Back diagonal left with a white concrete. Oh, no, sorry, back diagonal left with a stone brick, not a white concrete. Left 3. 4 diagonal left with a white concrete, and then connect it forward. Where you have this little gap, you want to place stone brick slabs in front of the stone brick blocks that are kind of up a block. Going right to left and down that section, you want to place 2 gray concrete, then move to the stone bricks, and you want to place white concrete, 2 acacia doors, white concrete. This wall wants to be white concrete. Then you want to place, on top of that, you want to place, going right to left again, the same pattern, white stained glass pane, gray concrete, white concrete, skip over the doors, white concrete, and 3 more at the left. Copy that row one more time, except you do want to place a white concrete above the acacia doors. You want to bring the white concrete section, the 2 walls here, up with a row of white concrete, and then you want to bring the gray concrete section up with 2 rows of gray concrete. Take the top left-hand corner of this section, you want to connect it forward to the other gray concrete section. Alright, so this next step might be a little bit confusing, but I'll try to explain it the best. Where you have this wall sticking out, this one thick wall in between the door section and the garage section, the top block of that you want to bring right with 4 white concrete, and then you want to connect it back until it touches the other white concrete, just like that. So it'll basically create like an inner layer to the gray concrete. This, in my opinion, makes it look a little bit more stable without adding a direct support beam, because support beam does look a little bit off in this situation. But yeah, it just kind of looks like it adds support, which it really would not in a real life scenario, but whatever. Alright, we actually have just that one section back there to go, so let's do it, shall we? Come to the back center, and we're going to be orienting it based off looking towards the front. Just like this. Alright, so this little wall of white concrete here, we're at the 5 rows. You want to bring it up with 9 rows of white concrete. Just like that. This entire wall. So it should be 1 block shorter than this row of gray concrete. Speaking of this row of gray concrete, I guess the top right-hand corner, closest to the white concrete wall, you want to bring towards you by 6 blocks. Right? 6? Yes. And then you want to connect it right from, again, the back perspective until it touches this white concrete section here. Just like that. Alright, where you have this white stained glass block section, you want to place a row of white concrete up diagonally outwards. Bring it up a row. And then place 3 rows of white stained glass panes on top of that. And a row of white concrete on top of that. Just like that. Pretty simple stuff. Take out your gray concrete in this lower section. You want to fill this entire roof in with gray concrete. So that will include, like, over this section right here over the balcony. You do want to fill that in and make sure that there is not a gap there. I personally think that you could fill in the center of that in with white concrete, but I think that the gray concrete does look a little bit better in that sense. Because it kind of adds, like, a depth layer to it, if you're looking at it from the bottom. And you could also add, like, lanterns and stuff in there, and they wouldn't be seen. Or you could even add on, like, the corner of the white concrete. I think that'd look great. Or gray concrete. Like, basically, if you're looking to light up this section, you could place, like, a lantern there, or even there. And I just think that it does look better that way, because it kind of adds a layer of depth. You could even make it slabs if you wanted. I think that would be fine as well. Quartz slabs, upside down, or normal even. Normal would work. But then at that point I would make this corner block a normal block. Like basically, I'll do it just to show you how it would look. I always like to do that, just if there's a design idea. Maybe put it in question. There, I believe. Well, you could do that. It doesn't matter if you like that or not. I'm personally not the biggest fan of it. I mean, I don't know. I think the white concrete in general looks better. Or you could even do upside down slabs. Let me see how that'd look. Like, yeah, that looks fine. It's just, the only problem with that is the difference in the block color. That's probably the biggest issue with it. So, yeah, you could make your entire house quartz at that point if you really wanted to. But, yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your modern house, the 71st installment complete. I'm going to compare it to one of the first modern houses. Like, look at how much shorter this one is. This one just feels so tiny. Like, look at the inside space on this one. Man, is that cramped. Like, this wall and stuff, you could punch out a good amount of that. But, like, it's still very tiny. And then looking at what we will be working with next part, there you go. The interior space here, it's so much more roomy. Because this wall extends. The thing with it, I think, is this wall extends out more. And the garage door, like, let me look at this one. Yeah, it extends out more, and the garage doesn't go as far back and stuff. I think that's kind of what makes it better, in my opinion, and more roomy. Let me know which one you like better, though. The OG one, or I guess the new and improved one. And, yeah, thank you guys so much. If you guys did enjoy this video, yeah, stay tuned for the interior, because I will be doing a tutorial on that, for those of you who did stick to the end of this. Now you get to know. And, because I know that's been a very requested thing. But I have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.